YouTube, what is going on? It is your boy SalvationsElite, and we are back with another video, guys. Today we are doing a Strats video that I've been wanting to do for a while. Overgrown on MWR. It's definitely one of my favorite maps on MWR. It's a lot of fun. It can play in so many different ways depending on who you're playing against and how you guys want to play as a team. So I'm really excited to get into this. So like we did last time, the start of the video will be attacking, the end of the video will be defending. So hope you guys enjoy it. So let's get right into the video. On the attack, obviously you got two options. You can either go bridge and go towards B, or you can kind of, go towards these cement blocks and go towards A building. It goes pretty 50-50 on which way teams want to go. It kind of depends on how you want to play and whether or not you have a really good sniper. So most of the time what you'll do on the attack, whether or not you're going A or B, if you have a good sniper, you'll post them up somewhere on bridge, say like right here. And the sniper will watch the cross over to B, just like this, to make sure he can call them out if they're going towards B. A lot of the times you'll be able to call them out, and we'll get to how you avoid getting picked off later by that sniper. They'll for sure be able to call out if they're going B, and they may even be able to pick one off in the process. So that's the first thing that most teams will usually do, and I think it honestly works really well if you have a pretty solid sniper. So if you're setting up for A, you'll have one guy on bridge, say, and then you'll wait at the cement barriers to make sure you don't get pre-naded. So a lot of times pre-nades will fly in, and they'll either blow up around here, around the car, or maybe like right in front of the barrier.
Just over that spot.
Barriers. So you just gotta really be wary about that, because I mean, people throw pre-nades almost every match over here at Overgrown. So once you wait for the pre-nades, you can make your push towards A. What you gotta watch out for first of all is this window right there. It's by far the most common spot for defenders, I think. And it's like you gotta just get over here real quick, peek it. If there's no one there, you can work your way over towards A. And so what you'll normally do is you'll send, one towards bridge, and then you'll have three stacking up on A. One can either, sit in broken something and watch like grandma's if sniper calls out that they're going towards B.
There's one stone collar bridge.
Josh is Jed.
Deb Bush. Josh is Deb. Illuminati confirmed.
If not, you can all three push in towards A. So what a lot of the times what we'll do is we'll have at least one guy running an SMG, and he'll try to get in to A real quick and get a setup in a position inside A, and then we'll work together to clear out top A.
Oh, nope. Just do you. Nice.
Jump out the window. Okay, you're good. Woo! Nice. Let's get it.
So once you clear out all of this A building, you can then rotate over to plant this bomb. And honestly, it's easiest to plant the bomb somewhere right around here. It's very dangerous to plant the bomb on this side, especially if you have somebody over in top A. Much easier to plant on this side, because I mean, most of the time, if you're able to plant A and you only run into one or two guys over here at A, that means for sure they have somebody going B, and they will be coming on the flank. So while you're planting bomb, your two guys who are sitting over in broken are gonna have to watch for the flank pushes. So whether or not they're sitting, sitting here and watching bridge push, or if they're watching ravine and watching out for that, either way they have to be watching that flank while you plant A. So I mean, that's the simplest A plant. A lot of times, as long as you clear out A building and you have somebody watching flank, you should be able to get bombed down if you get those kills inside A. So the next push that is pretty simple is this B push. As always, you can have a sniper going on to the bridge, and then you can have the rest of your teammates actually go through this back of the spawn, because if they're crossing over to B, just like a pitcher wants to throw a curveball without the batter knowing it's a curve, you want to be able to go B without them knowing that you're going B. Obviously, it'll look the same, just like it'll look the same out of the pitcher's release. If you have a sniper sitting A, they have no idea whether or not you're going A or B, because they are always sitting A. So now you're rotating over to B, and usually what we'll do is we'll have two guys push towards tanker, and we'll have one guy come into barn. The role of this guy in barn is to make sure that these guys aren't crossing over into shack, or if they haven't already peeked out of top grandmas. So what these two guys are doing, one's going top grandmas, and then one is waiting for the all clear signal from the guy in barn. Once the guy says, it's clear, he pops out and can work his way into bottom grandmas. And once you clear out grandmas and you have a good sight over on shack, you can then plant the bomb onto the barn side of this B bomb. And it makes it a really simple plant, because that means you have somebody watching the flank, you got somebody watching over the top of you, and if you have somebody in top grandmas, it's almost unbreakable. The best plant you can make is the B plant with a setup, because it's literally almost unbreakable. So once you plant the bomb, if you have somebody watching in back barn, it's top grandmas, you can literally just sit here and watch this doorway with a deagle or a submachine gun and pound them when they come in. Because I mean, if you're running in here, there's no way you're going to be able to kill them if they're sitting, like, you know, way up here. Just almost a 0% chance that you're going to kill them.
Dylan does.
We're good.
Barn. Sam got him.
So that's the simple plants for A and B bombs. So now I want to talk about defense, because defense can be a little tricky on this map. Our basic defense that we'll usually pull out in the early rounds, we'll split up 2 and 2, 2 go A, 2 go B. And so me and Isaac will normally play the B side. So what we'll do is we'll have Isaac throw a smoke right here. The smoke will be right here.
That, so I can.
Makes me want to cry when you're not talking.
It makes me want to cry when you yell like a demon.
It was laughing, okay?
Which will cover us from being picked off while we rotate over to B. Because as we all know, there will always be a sniper right there over at bridge. What you gotta do is that you throw that smoke, cover yourself while you go to B, and you run straight into this building, or, you know, maybe over to this broken window. A lot of times what we'll do is we'll both run into this building, jump through the window, and then get into grandma's as soon as possible. So then, as long as you just make sure that they're not rushing, you know, here to your right, you can get into top grandma's, and you just gotta really pre-aim and just be sure that they are not pushing this ladder. Like I said before, a lot of times what teams want to do is get control of top grandmas, because it gives you such a powerful position. Once you're top grandmas, and then you kind of, you know, slowly work your way over here, you can check barn from top grandmas and make sure that, you know, clear that out. And just then at that point, you were just waiting in top grandmas and seeing what your other teammate's calling out. So either what your other teammate will do, he'll sit either in, you know, this broken, or he'll go into shack, or he might even go bottom grandmas and watch out this door. Well, you watch out this door, but you can kind of switch roles. You know, you don't have to do the same thing over and over. And I mean, it can vary depending on who you're playing against and all that. So that's the B side. It's a really simple, and if you're a little creative with how your timing and with what corners you sit in top and bottom grandmas, it's a solid defense, and it can work almost every single time. So when you defend A bomb, it's just really important to control a quick push on A. So like you can pre-nade it, you know, you can do what you want with pre-nades. The key is just to slow them down and make sure that they can't rush A.
Top A, dude.
Oh my goodness.
Can't rush A. So whether or not you're pre-nading over this wall right over there, or you're pre-nading over the building, both can work. So like what we'll do oftentimes is have a sniper set up, you know, right around here somewhere. See if they can pick anybody off going over here on the cement blocks, or if anybody on the attack is hanging out over at the tank. And then the other guy will be heading into second story A. And the biggest deal for him is just to make sure that they don't get control of this second story without you knowing they're up there. So a lot of times what you'll do is you'll end up just pre-aiming this corner and just taking control of bottom A. You just don't want to get too aggressive. A lot of times what will get you into trouble is if you peek out of this window, or if you come out into you know, the back side of it.
Oh, back A. Not sure where it was though.
Or if you peek out of this window, because a lot of times they'll have somebody posted up either at turret or either hole in the wall, you know, or the cement pillars. So just, you don't really want to peek out of this window. The only peek that really is safe is if you check this tank, if you don't have your sniper cover over A bomb. Guys, this is the secret of this map. If you are controlling top A and top grandmas, literally the map is yours. I guarantee it. I guarantee the map is yours. And so, I mean, those are the two most important things at the end of the day. If that's all you get from this video, remember that if you can control top A and top grandmas, you're going to win this match. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, favorite, and subscribe if you did. Share it if you really enjoyed it. And as always, guys, I am your boy, SalvationsElite, and we'll see you next time. I'm out.
YouTube, what is
going on?
Oh my
YouTube.
geez.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
How's everybody?
Since I've been on you.
Ah.
Anyways, your boys are back. SalvationsElite. That's me.
Salivary glands.
Salisbury steak. You know what? Let's talk to you.
Chicken
just a second.
fried chicken.
You know what? You know what I think? A man steak